There he is.
That was all right, though, wasn't it? That was fucking all right. Hey, where you going?
Do you want to go first?
Huh? Yeah, of course. So, Tom, that was probably about as good as it could go, was it?
Wait. Where's John Morgan? Why are you asking the first question, bro?
He just said, you know, take the blue polo shirt and go do it for me.
Yeah, okay. You actually look quite similar these days.
Thanks, Tom.
No, yeah, he couldn't have gone any better. That was the ideal performance. I truly thought I was going to go 5 rounds, you know, to get a guy like Volkov, who has been finished twice in 45 fights, out there in the first round. Just shows credit to my finish ability. My finishing ability is highest of the high level.
You've always said that, you know, the grappling side of your game, you haven't really had a chance to show it. So are you happy with the submission, or would you rather the knockout, or how are you feeling about the finish?
I do like knocking people out, I will be honest. For me, knocking someone out is better than submission. But I'll take the submission over 5 rounds all day. Like, that's one of my favourite submissions. Like, if I trap you in half guard, like me and my dad have drilled that for years. Years and years. If I get you in half guard, it's my favourite spot, so you ain't moving.
You know, the storyline of you haven't fought in front of a crowd yet and all that sort of stuff. Was it everything you dreamed of when you're walking out? Were you soaking in the moment? Could you block it out? How was it fighting in front of that crowd?
And more. Everything I dreamed of and more. Unbelievable. But I see a lot of media and shit like that, people saying like, oh, he's going to feel the pressure when he, you know, fights in front of a crowd. Oh, he's going to feel the pressure with someone like Volkov, who's a veteran. And other people might feel the pressure. Other people are not me. So I'm different.
After the fight, you called out an Australian in Tai Tuivasa?
Yes, big fan of Tai. Big shout out, Tai.
Is that whole fight just going to be about beer?
Probably. I mean, no, the reason why I called out Tai is, first of all, I'm a massive fan of his style. Second of all, massive fan of his personality. And the crowd goes wild when he fights. And apparently, the crowd goes wild when I fight. So me and him in the UK, come on, bro, what a good time that would be. Let's line it up. Next UK card, get me a tie on, please. You
mentioned you drink beer, but would you do shoeys? Is that something you do?
I'm a shoey virgin at the moment, but if Tai wants to do one, I will. Big shout out to Tai for doing his thing with the shoey. I started seeing that he's making money off that as well, so respect, man.
Tom, just over here at the back.
Hello.
How are you, mate?
Lovely suit, lovely suit.
Thank you very much. There was a lot of people coming into this fight saying, oh, we've not really seen Tom go past 2 rounds. We haven't seen his full mixed martial arts skill set if he has one. But I believe in under 1 round, you were able to display your complete mixed martial artist arsenal. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I didn't really show much, which is what I'll keep it that way every time if I can. Like, I want to be the biggest mystery in heavyweight MMA. These people think they know about me. Nobody knows about me. These people think they know what they're up against. Nobody knows what they're up against, so let's keep it a secret.
But if you keep finishing people like that, then you never need to show everyone your mixed martial arts skill set. And just, I wanted to mention, you're someone who has always given Arnold Allen shine. You always talk about how underrated he is. Did you manage to catch his performance?
I did watch it. Do you know what? I just like seeing nice people do well in life, in any context. And I think Arnold Allen, from what I don't know him too well, to be honest, but from what I do know of him, I think he's a very nice person, and I think he's obviously very skilled, and he showed it tonight. And excellent performance. Congratulations, Arnold.
And just finally, I want to say congratulations, Tom. It was a fantastic performance, and enjoy your chips and gravy.
I knew you were going to say that, and I will. Thank you.
Yes, Tom. Atherton represent.
Oh,
Atherton
in the house.
They actually announced it.
I know. No, I told them to change it.
Thank you. How long I've been on to you about this?
So has everybody else.
You're making people proud to be from our town. Because honestly, throughout, as long as I've been there, man, you tell people near Manchester. But now you're making people proud to be from our town.
It's still near Manchester, but.
Well, you're still not saying Atherton now.
It's Atherton. Of course it's Atherton.
You've had it on the UFC.
Nobody knows where it is.
They do now.
But they do now. So, Atherton in the house.
How awesome has this whole experience been for you now that you can reflect on it? Like, you've handled everything so coolly. Nothing's really gone smoothly for you. Like, I was speaking to Dana before. You moved from early on in the card to the main event slot. very quickly. There was, Volkov's appearance here was up in the air as well. We didn't know if that was going to happen or not. There was talk about the event maybe being moved as well. What's it been like for you now?
It was all worth it, man. Like, yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy few weeks with this whole stuff that's been going on. And, yeah, just glad that Volkov could come here and do his thing as well. Like, massive respect for Volkov. I didn't want to fight anybody else, you know what I mean? Like, Volkov, I've been watching him since he was the champ on M1 and on Bellator and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? And I've watched all his UFC. Like, I'm just a big fan of Volkov, so I want to fight Volkov. And everyone rates him so highly, I didn't want to fight some other guy, do you know what I mean? So I'm so glad that we got to do it tonight, and big respect to him.
You're always very open with how you're feeling walking to the cage and on fight night. What was going through your mind when the announcements were being made and you were locking eyes with Volkov just before the fight was going to begin?
Volkov would not take his eyes off me.
Yeah.
And
Stone cold, wasn't
I think he thought he was going to intimidate me, but
that didn't happen.
no. I actually laughed at it. Like, you can ask Till and my dad and Colin in the corner, like he was looking over and I just went, ha! And I think it was all downhill from there for him.
Tom.
Well done, man.
Yes.
Then lady.
Oh,
Oh, thank you. Tom, Volkov was ranked number 6 in the division.
Yeah.
Where do you think this win ranks you now in the heavyweight division?
to be honest with you, I'm not really interested in rankings. Like, if you're the champ, excellent. Anything other than the champ doesn't interest me.
And Tai, like you in his past, I think 5 fights, hasn't gone past the second round either. How do you think a fight with Tai is going to go down?
I mean, Ty's a finisher. I'm a finisher. Ty's a man of the people. Apparently these days, I'm a man of the people too. So what a good time that's going to be. Come on. Let's get Ty over to the UK.
Thank you.
Tom.
Hello.
How you doing, mate? How you doing? So 5 fights in UFC, 4 bonuses.
Yes.
That's always got to sound nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my favourite.
Yeah, I thought it was, and so in my eyes, you're breaking records. I have to work it out, the amount of time you spent in the cage in your first 5 fights. But you're on track to be breaking records in least time spent in the cage and most fight night performances won as well.
Sick.
That's first of all. That's just got first of all for us as a UK fighter, we love that. You know, UK MMA scene is the fastest growing sport in the UK. And how does it feel to be at the top of that right now? And people looking up to you, you know, at a young age.
I mean, to me, because I'm so like new to the limelight and stuff, people like if someone tells me to look up to me, I think they're taking the piss. I'm not even joking. I'm like, what? So that's still a little bit weird. But like people in my gym and UK people who I looked up to, like obviously they inspired me. So when someone's doing it from the place that you're from, like it becomes more reachable. That's a word, isn't it? Reachable, yeah. It becomes more reachable for the other up and coming. Like it seems more realistic that they can actually do it when someone's like in America or Brazil, Australia, Russia, wherever, and they're doing it. Like it seems like it's easy to do it from there, but it's difficult to do it from the UK. So now all those UK fighters are doing well. Like it's just brilliant for the next generation, I think.
And out of your 5 fights you've had, I'll say which one's most memorable. They happen in a split second, do you know what I mean? But to you, which one was the most memorable? Was it like the Arlovsky fight, fighting a legend like him?
The Arlovsky fight was a big one, but no disrespect, Arlovsky's 42. But to be fair, he's doing really well in his recent fights. Like, he's looked awesome. I think he's won 6 out of his last 7. The only one he's lost to me is to me. But people still look at him. This is not me. I took him completely serious, obviously. But people still look at him like an older guy. And they shouldn't, because he's still really doing well. But everyone knows that Volkov is a threat to the whole division. He's one of the best in the world. So Volkov is by far my biggest win, in my opinion, anyway.
I agree as well, mate. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tom, you said on Media Day that you hadn't spoken to Dana White ever. Have you spoken to him since?
Oh, we've had a few cuddles, mate, and everything. We've had a great time. He gave me a bottle of whiskey or whatever it was. By the way, good to see you I'm glad that you've made it. That's good stuff.
Cheers,
but yeah, we had a good chat, and I just said, listen, I don't want to fly nowhere else. I want to bring the UFC here. Like, the UK is doing so well. Stop flying us to other places. Like, we don't want to go to Abu Dhabi and Vegas and all that. We've done that. We've done that in COVID, and let's start bringing it here. Like, this is where it's at. This is where MMA is at now. And we've got so many good fighters. Let's bring it here again this year.
Well, Dana did say that because of tonight, he's looking to try and bring the UK back here again. So I'm assuming that's it. You want to be on that card.
I told him, look, Dana, get me in the UK, please.
Brilliant. Thanks, man. Congratulations.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Hey, Tom, congrats on the victory.
Thank you.
The competition gets harder, but you're looking more impressive each time. Speed a big advantage. How do you stay so cool, calm, and collected, and why are you getting better when the competition is getting better inside there?
Do you know when you're very passionate about something, it becomes very easy to you? And there's a lot of people involved in MMA who just want to be cage fighters and just want to have the image of being a celebrity, or I don't know what people do it for. They want to be the local tough guy and be, I'm a big cage fighter, yeah, I got to the UFC. Like, I am passionate about this sport beyond belief. Like, I love this sport, so it comes very natural to me.
After you got the victory, Darren Till jumped on the cage alongside with you. Is it safe to say you're the better friend over Khamzat Chimaev?
I think Khamzat's taking it, but I don't mind that.
Too modest.
Thank you.
Tom, right here, friend. When you're watching the rest of this full card, like, all the finishes got bonuses tonight. Like, not just you, normally it's 3, but all 9 of you got finishes. So when you're watching this fight, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, what do I have to do to get a bonus after all of these?
I wasn't thinking about a bonus, to be honest. I seen Molly's elbow, and I just thought, my bonus is gone straight away. But yeah, I appreciate it. Like, that money goes a long way for someone, for all of us. I'm going to say someone like me, but 50 grand's a lot of money for anybody, so I appreciate the 50 grand. No tears this time, though. No tears.
And obviously you talked a lot about, training with Tyson Fury, training with Rico Verhoeven and everything, but I would have to imagine now that there's going to be young fighters that will come train with you, and they're going to be like, I trained with Tom Aspinall now. So have you thought about that? Like, now, young fighters in the UK are going to be looking at you as kind of the face of what they want to be.
I don't know. I don't really think about that kind of stuff, to be honest. If they do, any heavyweights welcome.
Tom, you said that you've never done a Shoey before. You're a Shoey virgin. Can I pop your cherry?
No, I'll only do one with Tai, and I'm not going near your fucking shoe. That was disgusting.
I deliberately made them get a beer to make you do it.
No, I'll have the beer.
Oh,
but
give him the beer.
when Tai comes to the UK, Tai will pop my cherry.
Gently, I hope.
Have we got the beer? Oh, bring the beer. Bring the beer. No, Shoey. Especially not Oscars.
All right, well then just down it.
No, I'm not. I'm a gentleman.
Thank you, Tom.
Are we done? We're done? Yeah. Thanks.